Turtles is still back, and we are trying some more Monitor. Welcome back, guys. Here we are playing some Grixis Affinity, but this time we are playing some Utrom Monitors in there. Essentially what we have done is we have cut, like, we've trimmed on some cards, like the War of Cryogen Relic and such cards like that, I think, essentially. I can't remember now, I built this quite a while ago. But essentially we've took out Merlin Forces, which are the big four of, right, for 4 Ultra Monitors, and then we've cut, like, as I said, the Cryogen Relic and the there was like random one-offs here and there to accommodate for Somber Hover Guard. So essentially what that means is all 12 threats of ours are flying, right? So we have 3 Krark-Clan Shamans in the deck and 3 Toxins, but other than that, everything else flies. So the Krark-Clan Shamans can be sacrificed freely. We do not lose any threats unless we obviously sacrifice our own. So that is something to know. But other than that, we're like immune. It's great. Obviously, Grixis Affinity has previously had issues with flyers. That's why in the past, in like recent times, we've played Somber Hover Guard as a way to sort of like stem the bleeding from stuff. But I can see this going to the next level, right? With obviously Ultra Monitor and stuff, we're just fully aerial force. But yeah, other than that, it's fairly self-explanatory, right? 4 Thoughtcast, 4 Bargains, 1 Fanatic Offering, 4 Wellsprings, 3 Spell Bombs, 2 Blood Fountains. Probably a bit low Blood Fountains for my liking, but it's all good. 4 Galv Blasts, etc. And then the mana base I've changed slightly to obviously accommodate the lot heavier blue. But other than that, it's Grixis Affinity. The sideboard is nothing too special. Hydroblasts, Pyroblasts, an extra Krark-Clan Shaman if we need it, a Cast Down, a Extractor Confession, and a Gorilla Shaman for the mirror. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Of course, the best way to support me is to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in game number 1. This looks like a good, solid start for Grixis Affinity, I guess. I guess my only thing that we probably should do is have more conscious. I think as of late, Grixis Affinity players basically, they've just sort of accepted dust to dust, right? It's a low point, etc. So we don't need to play around it too much. You know, like very few decks run it. But obviously White Weenies might pick up with the addition of Leo. You've got what potentially could here be Fams or Corgates, which is also picked up. So it kind of just makes sense to have the ability to play around Grixis Affinity. I think so, anyways. We need another land here. We were on the draw as well. So we've had 3 draws and we've drew, what? A Galv Blast and 2 Thoughtcasts. Just get swinging. Can we have an untapped land, please? No. No untapped land allowed for us. I'm still just going to deploy the Wellspring. I'm not going to, like, Galv. Oh my god, please, come on. What do I get rid of here? Refurb? I think so. It's not as necessary, I don't think, in this matchup, right? You could end up discarding something like Strands or something for them. So then do it again, hit for 4. We're going to hopefully draw land. We will cast. Do we cast Utrom Monitor here or Thoughtcast? Probably just cast Thoughtcast, right? We can draw more lands. Worst case scenario, oh my god, please. 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 For the love of God. Okay. I'm going to discard, what, Bargain here? This is a bit nuts. This is, what, 15 cards in, we've seen 2 lands. But I've got Krark-Clan here. It's not great, but I will utilise it to draw some cards. Because I just need a land, right? And then the Thoughtcasts are back to being 1. Like, worst case scenario, I could just go, here's a Monitor, here's a Hover Guard, right? But I just not sack anything here. You going for it? Do I want to sack both? Probably. I want to see what this... no responses. Okay. So that fizzles. They can just cast this again, which is fine. No problems there. Play Outlaw Medic. Okay. Hover Guard, huh? So we play land. Do I just play Monitor here? I think so, right? Because I can't... Yeah. So I play the Monitor here because I can't do anything else. I could play Thoughtcast, but then I can't do anything else following that. And my play is basically I'm going to Galv Blast this Outlaw Medic. Is essentially what I want to do. They do have Counterspell though. As well. Just to make that aware. Because they can tap this colourless, and this colourless to get this, leaving white blue open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these both cost a blue. There's another gate. Jesus Christ on a bike. Gate on this. Like, we're not dead here if they have a counter spell. Follow this up with a, what, Sacred Cat plus something else? Yeah, Squadron Hawk. Into, what, Sacred Cat? 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. Yes, but they can double gate here. I'm going to go Thoughtcast first, try and hit another land. Then I'm going to play Somber Hover Guard. And 27. Do I just play defensively here? Probably. They've got 5 gates. Just 6. Then it can just 7 if don't. I think I just did. The awkward thing is now, though, right, is they can target the Squadron Hawk with then Galv Blasted. Then they get another activation on the Sacred Cat. But I'd rather do that anyway. Like, to gain life, right? But they didn't play a gate, which is good. So they should target the Squadron Hawk here, right? Because then I Galv Blast this. They let it resolve. Or if they don't need to, but if they do, they let it resolve. Then they can Basilisk Gate this and gain 6. But this is easier for us to get rid of than a Squadron Hawk, right? But it is most of their turn, right? They only have access to 1 mana. 1 white or blue mana. They literally have just gated since turn 3. So they do gain 6, which is fine. Come on with the Sacred Cats, man. Come on. Give me a break. I don't even know what I want to do here. Probably could discard a Strands or something here. Just slightly annoying. Discard 9. Like, do I want to play a Somber Hover Guard here? So say 6 gates at 7. I think I just do this. And we go on the hope that they don't have another gate. They didn't play a gate here, which they would have done, right? So obviously it's just if they draw it. Because the reason why I'm saying about gates is obviously I can chump 1. Right, so say the pump. I chump 1. I take 6, I got 1. Interesting for sure. It's pretty awkward though. Obviously our game 1 is very reliant on us doing our game plan undisrupted. And the deck just obviously failed itself there. Journey the Monitor. So you need another untapped heap gate basically. You need a heap gate or the 4th Basilisk Gate here. This is interesting, right? Because so the reason I'm blocking with this over this is black. These two are both blue. So it sort of can come up that they can... well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways, but... It sort of could come up that basically, you know, Prismatic Strands sort of gets around us sort of thing. Is what I was aiming for there. Monitor. Play the blue-black one. They are on the ground, so like obviously Blood Fountain, Krark-Clan Shaman itself, naturally. All will do good here. But I just don't have the time for this. Gate activation on there, sure. Interesting question is which one. I feel like they should probably put it on this cat here. The question is which one are we killing? So we don't block this, I don't think. I think our game plan relies on... So do we chump here? Take 6? Or do we block? I guess it's not awful if we have... yeah, so let's block this. Could double block. No, I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to Toxin it. I maybe should have done the Somber actually, because I gain more life. It doesn't really matter, right? In the grand scheme of things. White, bring one back. Sure thing. Not like this. Oh god. This, I guess. 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. 1. Okay, so there's still 2 lands off triple activating. Totally fair, really. So here I'm probably going to double block 1. Yeah. I'm going to have to, right? Leaves me no creatures, though. So I can chump. No, but I'm still dead, right? So I just go double block, single block. Go. Unfortunately, that kills both of these. And we're sat with 3 lands in our hand. I need something. Krark-Clan's probably the best bet. Utrom Monitor doesn't win us the game. Doesn't stabilize us or anything. No. Unfortunate, really. Had a lot of tools there to do well, but just didn't have anything. Do we want this 4th Krark-Clan Shaman? We probably want another removal spell. Do we want this in case they have Guardian? They're gonna bring in Rebs as well. So we want some number of Pyros. They're gonna bring in some number of... Wait. They're bringing in some number of Rebs. So we want Bebs. But they also have Counterspell. I feel like it's a tough one, really. What do we start cutting here? Like, Spellbomb's pretty good. Makeshift Munitions is good. Krark-Clan's sort of reasonable. Maybe we don't want the extra Krark-Clan. Maybe we just go Extract a Confession and just YOLO it. Hope for the best. Take one of these out. Take out a Toxin. I could also see maybe taking out another Toxin, actually, and bringing in the 4th Krark-Clan. I feel like 4 Krark-Clans is probably right. You just want enough stuff to just keep removing stuff, right? And they've got a lot of tat. But we can't beat currently not set up to beat Dust to Dust, which obviously a lot of decks are having access to now. We keep trying. Fairly easy keep here. Sort of similar vibe to that's 6. So we gotta go what Wellspring here. 3 land. Nice. And a black source as well to boot. The awkward thing is they've now got Dust to Dust next turn. No black land here makes it really awkward. So like I can't bargain away something. So I'm just going to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gotta play this. Hope for the best. And then I hit 2 bridges and then I'm gonna have no lands and I'm just left with a 3-2. Dust to Dust. Incoming. Could see that a mile off. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look. Another problem with Somber Hoverguard, it not being an artifact, is massive. This now costs 2. Where obviously, which is an actual big pull for Monitor, right? Like obviously it can get Dust to Dusted where the Hoverguard can't. So it's not completely free. But this costing 6 and not including itself for an artifact is massive. Like it's massive. I feel like it's always massively overlooked. The big decision here is, are they lucky enough to have another one in the top 10? If they have another Dust to Dust in the top 10, then we lose. If they don't get it for another 4 turns or whatever, you know, they'll probably be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we can play this. We can hold a bargain. I kind of like playing bargain. Yes. Who's the aggro now? If that was an untapped land, I definitely would have obviously deployed both, but it is not. And we have Cast Down. Always good. Outlaw Medi. I feel like they're going to be forced to counter this. Because they've dusted us, they have to like sort of like linchpin us on resources. So let's just go what? Refurb. It's a tough one this because what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 artifacts now. So this costs 2. This makes it cost 1. I think I'm just going to deploy some threats. I'll accept a life swing, right? They can't double activate if they play another bridge. If they play another gate. I also do have this up, which might impact their decision. Right, so say if they spend 3 here. So we put them to 11. Right, we put them to 11. We sacrifice Spell Bomb, Refurb, and a Seat. We can then swing for 6 for the next 2 turns if it's in response to the Basilisk Gate. Citadel Gate, they are thinking, they've got it on blue. So they've got blue, red, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. They've got 1 red source, which is Squadron Hawkerino. So what, is the plan to just now, is the plan just to squawk up? Sure. For that, I think I'm fine. Obviously, these being 3-2s and not 3-3s is pretty bad, but what can you do? That's pretty good also. Gives me artifacts to sack too. So I'm just going to swing all out. If they want to block, they can block. Like, they can double block this, then I cast down it, and then I eat both of them. If they want to eat just this refurb, that is also fine as well. I don't mind. But the main thing is they can't, because I've got this cast down in my hand, they can't kill a Somber Hoverguard. So if they're going to double block, take 6 down to 5. I wish I had another black source, because obviously I would like to play this Blood Fountain plus a cast down, but obviously if they Basilisk get a Squadron Hawk, I actually don't care. If they play Basilisk Gate, they could double activate as well, which is something to note. Yeah, Brainstorm's fine. They deployed 2 Squadron Hawks, right, so they only get to put 1 of them back. For the shuffle, that is. Brainstorm, and then what? Move to combat? I don't get it. 1 Hoverguard down, and then what? Another Squadron Hawk? I think I Spell Bomb here. I need another black source. I lose something to sacrifice, but I can gain something with Blood Fountain, basically. There's another black source, I guess. And another Krark one, huh? I don't need to. I've got another one in hand, which I can play freely, right? If they double block, I will cast down it. Sure. That's all 4 gone. Yeah. Do I just... Yeah. Let's just extract a confession on this. It just stops the life gain this turn. Like, dead in the water. There's no risk of life gain. And then cast down is much better next turn. I think that seems a better play, right, for me, from my perspective. I think, obviously they're not dead. The flyers are gone, right? There's 4 Squadron Hawks. Usually it's 4 Squadron Hawks, 4 Modern Age, which obviously the Modern Age doesn't really have the time. 4 Outlaw Medics, or 2 to 4 Outlaw Medics, and then 4 Cats. So I think this is the best way of managing expectations here of this 3-2 will get in the air twice, because 4 Squadron Hawks are dead. This stops the life gain. So they have to have hard removal for this, i.e. another journey. Because Thraben Charm, well, I guess a creature plus Thraben Charm. They could have, I guess they could have Pyroblasts for it, because it's blue. So there's that to take into consideration. But I can also then just get back. Look at getting back up. Wait, what? 1, 2. I'm confused. 1. Oh, the shuffled one, and it. Oh, I clicked the wrong. God's sake. You sausage. I clicked the wrong thing, didn't I? I clicked the luck and not the graveyard. The exile. Yes, there's 3. Okay. So let's attack for 3. Now there's 4 gone. Do we just cast down this? Play Blood Fountain? Like, it doesn't matter, right? Because we've still got Blood Fountain here. Yeah. But here I'm going to look at bringing back the the refurb and probably a Krark-Clan Shaman if obviously nothing happens. But now all flyers are gone. All flyers are gone. And we have 6 in the air. They need removal. And we've just got to go for it. We've stopped the life gain for this turn and the turn before. They are Outlaw Medics and not Sacred Cats, which is also a bonus. Oh, they're just the 2 black sauces. Is the plan now just to strands me out of this game? They're just going to cast Prismatic Strands right on blue. So as expected. And then we've got a makeshift munitions here. Like, the hold on for dear life, aren't they? Is kind of what they're doing. And I have a makeshift munitions. I'm on no black, which is sort of... It's annoying, right? But it's okay. We have a Krark-Clan Shaman already in play. We have a makeshift munitions in play. Have they got a creature to flash back this Prismatic Strand? About, what, 4 cats? Probably another 1 to 2. Maybe another 1 medic, right? At the end of it, you've seen 3 Dust to Dusts. Got it. And then what, another Strands? I don't need lanes when I got creatures. Another Strands. Like, they've found a lot of random crap. I can't do anything about this. They're on 1 card in hand and 2 Strands. Like, why? Like, I know you've maximised your chances, I guess, but why? To be honest, wait, what? Wasn't one of them a Somber Hover wasn't one of them an Utrom Monitor? One of them was an Utrom Monitor, right? I didn't just make that up. Why didn't they hit the Monitor? So here we've got no blue, which is slightly worse. No bargain either. I think I am going to keep this, though. I think it's sort of okay. We've got a way to stop the early interaction. Like, I'm not going to go, oh, this hand is now Dust to Dust proof, so therefore I'm going to keep it. You just got to ride with it, right? Like, if I can deploy this makeshift munitions early and get under, I can start shooting things while they're Dust to Dusting, potentially. But, like, if I play Drossrod with Grey Furnace makeshift munitions, I'm sort of Dust to Dust proofish in the sense that Great Furnace isn't a bad land to hit. Sure. Like, the chances here them Dust to Dusting now are pretty slim, so... That still doesn't mean I'm going to go... Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm going to then go bargain and lands here. I'm just going to play Dross Forge, hold stuff up. It's an interesting... Yeah. Are they just gating? No. So they can't... So this... They can hold up Counterspell, right? So I'm going to play this out. I'm going to make a treasure here. And then that gives them Dust to Dust access. And I think I want to draw 2. So if they Dust to Dust hit me here, I want to draw 2 and not shoot the Squadron Hawk. If they don't if they do not dust me here, red, I'm guessing, double white accomplished. So I like to see. Do I kill this? 3. I feel like I'll just tech more lands anyways, right? It's not a bad thing. Make another treasure. Give themselves a little mana advantage. Thraben Charm, nothing. It's rather annoying. What am I meant to do with that? What am I meant to do with that? I don't want to be sacking my own lands to kill this Squadron Hawk. Seems bad. Oh, man. Dust to Dust time. Sure. So I've still got black and blue here. What is the play? So I can play this, tap out, play this. So what's that? 9, 8, 7. 9, 8, 7 back at 8. Or I can play the bridge. 1, 2, tap, 1, 2, tap. 5, 10, 11. I can just play bridge, play Wellspring. I mean, or I can play Seat, hold up Galv, but nah, I think I just Wellspring, play tap land. Play, what? Blue, black tap land. I don't think Toxin's that great, actually. I probably should have taken more of them out. If they're playing another Basilisk Gate here, I can take a fair whack. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it. They're going to take the opportunity to hit in for 5, though. It's totally reasonable. Means they're not really deploying anything and are tapping out, which is also fine by us. Sacred Cat. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's start with a Thought Cast, I think. Takes us to 9 cards. Oh, they got Reb. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pass. Let's see what they do here. Do nothing. Just hold up 6 mana, making some treasures and stuff. Sort of fine by me. Here's a random duder. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring in Hydros here for their rebs. I don't feel like I am, but... So we have Cast Down and Galv Blast up here. I'll obviously cast the Cast Down first, because the Galv Blast can go to the face. Maybe could have took the window there to kill something with the Cast Down, but I'd rather them 2-tap with a Basilisk Gate, and then me respond. Makeshift munitions being gone is slightly annoying, right? Can't do much about it. They need to hit the land drops here. See, they should have targeted the Hover Guard. In my eyes, anyways. This can be dusted. What do I want to do? Do I hit this? I don't think so. I think I just take it. I don't really care that much. I don't think. I'm on 10. I wish I'd stop getting lands. That'd be appreciated. Black, black, black. Blue, 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 blue. Red, red. So I want pop, blue, red in play. Gives me access to most mana. Or most colours. I think so. Like, we have double removal spell, right? I know did I cut the offering? I feel like I did, right? I cut the offering. Yeah, I should have just cut another toxin. Did I just cast down this? I don't think so. I think I might have to start blocking. I might have to just start drawing well also. I need. Oh my god, please stop giving me lands. I feel like I can't stop attacking though, that's my problem. And then I'll have to cast down this. I feel like if I stop attacking I just lose. But I feel like I have to stop attacking until I've drew something to draw out of this. Right? Heapgate, the true secret for this deck, is it allows them to just gain an incredible mana advantage in these sort of shells. But at least now they should have to activate this gate to sort of get somewhere, right? Be interesting to see where they activate it at. Like, is it going to be the Squadron Hawk? That bit makes very little sense. I guess apart from their time right now, they can actually play the long game though. Oh, should tap this Grave Harness. Oops. No, leave it alone. Leave it alone. I feel like they're prepping double gate here on us. This would be tough. Like, we have Galv Blast here, so we could just eventually... What the hell in the Sacred Cat? I mean, just cast it again. Slightly annoying. Another Galv Blast, huh? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I could survive a turn or two, I'd definitely... 5, Megatron. 5, 6, 7. Eventually, you will run out of stuff. Obviously, if I had this makeshift munitions, it'd be a completely different game. Maybe I just deployed it too early. I have no way of getting rid of these journeys. 5, 6. That puts us in range. I think I just gotta accept it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have what, 19 lands? So we got 7 lands left in our 35 cards. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's 12 to 12. 12, 12, 24. They have 5 cards in hand and none of them are counter spells. You get to hit for 1. The problem is now though, I've used a lot of removal on Sacred Cats when I wanted Krark-Clan Shaman to be cleaning up. So now if they just hit this with a Basilisk Gate, I kind of just... what am I going to do about this? Like, seriously? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands out of... 13 out of 19 lands in the top half of our deck. Is going to happen, I guess. I am finding, though, that the Wellsprings just sort of float around a lot. Like, there's only 5 things to sacrifice the draw spells. I also think that the Fanatical Offering should probably be an Eviscerator's Insight. Is my first thought. But that's just like minor stuff that's already existing in Grixis Affinity, not in this particular shell. Yeah. Pretty interesting. We survived Dusted Us, but we also just flooded out there. It's a shame. Oh well. See you guys for round number 2. Hey guys, welcome back into round number 2. This seems fine. Not fantastic, of course, but okay, nonetheless. We'll blue black first, I'm assuming. Then we'll play Spellbomb Bridge. So I would assume these are red green ramp. Right, we've obviously got Toxin here, Krark-Clan. We don't know if I want a bag in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, never mind. So I want this one. 2 more lands, huh? Guess I just play this monitor. Like I might as well, right? Never another land, Writhing Crystal this time. Sure. But that's totally fine. I've obviously bridges galore. So the Ponza. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll play this land. Which land do I want to probably this one. Because if I get a Galv Blast, I'll probably Galv Blast this, right? Or do I not care? It's another interesting point. Do I actually care? Do I just play another monitor? Probably. Good old aerial force. Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Can Avenging Hunter now? Or Writhing Chrysalis if they really want. Interesting thing about this, right? So I can attack here. They can block. Sure. This can't now kill this. And then I now have a window here to Galv Blast this. This is great. Like, the fact that it's a 3-3 really mattered there. Which was a key point to note, right? Obviously, if that wasn't a 3... If that was a Somber Hoverguard and that was a 3-2, that would have been a bad time, right? For a Nick spawn. Have yourself an 0-1. Sure. I just need a Krark-Clan here, right? No worries. Never Reacher. Place land. Let's start by bargaining this away. And I imagine that's basically game, right? Do I get in for another 3? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Land is 6, so they could play another Boredom Party. But we can block that with a refurb. But there are 2 cards. So they're cards, and then they go to 3, so they would have to have land, Boredom Party, and then 1 unknown. This should be a free discard, right? They're playing Ponza, so they would usually have like Acid Mosses. Which, if they really want to keep an Acid Moss to Acid Moss my Vault of Whispers when I have 8 power in the air, fire away. Going to the board, we probably want what? Cast Down, Extract a Confession. I don't think we want the reds, like the Hydroblast stuff, but we want another crap. I'll double check what I can't remember exactly, because they usually run like Structural Distortion or whatever it is. Our opponent is disconnected. So looking at it, they have the Glamours and Gorilla Shaman. As of late, they obviously have Casting the Fire too. So maybe I want some Bebs, but other than that, it's nothing crazy, right? I think I just do this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I just sack the Spell Bomb. Nope. No responses. But that's lethal next turn, right? If they don't have something with Reach. Which this basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, basically minimises the things that they could have with Reach. So I think I just want to try and kill stuff and get as much as I can. Looking at a rough list, you've got obviously Writhing Crystals, which is red, but it's not actually red. You have a Boredom Pie, you have a 1 Structural Distortion, an amount of Gorilla Shamans, usually between 1 to 3, and then 4 Glamours. So like you're basically looking at 4 Boredom Parties and an amount of Gorilla Shamans, which I'm a bit dubious about bringing Hydros in for that. Obviously, if it's not Gorilla Shaman, it's Casting the Fire, which is sort of the same sort of thing, right? So I'm kind of in the same sort of boat. So I think I just want these 3. Makeshift Munitions sort of helps against board stalls, but other than that, it's not great. Spell Bombs probably pretty cuttable. So I'll probably just cut the Spell Bombs. But I am losing artifacts in play, which is quite relevant. So I could maybe see even keeping 1 in. Like worst case scenario, it draws a card, right? I just don't think Makeshift Munitions is making the cut. So we'll see. So we go. No black. I think it's keepable. We have Great Furnace, Galv Blast. I feel like if they start with an Arbor start, you can't really go wrong with that, right? They have a Utopia Sprawl. Okay. This might be wrong, but I'm gonna lead on this because I think they're gonna have something to the name green on this. They're gonna have some sort of hit, right? Wow, they kept this in. That surprised me. That surprised me completely. Now they've got a Glamour for this, haven't they? I can then play Vault here and then play Refurb though. I'm really surprised they kept Thermo in. Like it could just be like last game. I had bridge, and like I run what 11, 10, something like that. You're Casting the Fire, Ridgeline, the Glamour. No, Arbor. Okay. I would like to have a black land there, but I can't do it. Like a black tap land. They discarded a Water Repurposer there. Sure. Got a lot of mana. They have access to a lot of mana here. I really need a Toxin, another Writhen, an Avenging Hunter. Huh, that surprised me. I feel like if I just have Toxin here though, they just lose, right? I guess I gotta ram through now. Might as well play this. Play this. So we have obviously good Extractor Confession here, especially if they put it on the Avenging Hunter. We could obviously have Galv Blasted the Avenging Hunter in response and all that sort of palaver, but I'm okay with taking 7 here. I'm okay taking 10 here, sure. Because this just opens up, right? So we do this, get rid of your big guy. We can attack with what, just 1? Do we need to attack with just 1? I think I'm gonna attack with both because my intention is to not give it them back. With double Galv Blast plus a Krark-Clan, I think I'm sort of set, right? So even if they go Boredom Party here, right, which could be their game plan, sure. I plan to block and sack the... Yeah, block. Okay, and then I sack the Wellspring here, because it kills their spawn, and then I can just Galv Blast it here at the end. Sure. So they trap us down to 5. I Galv Blast this, Galv Blast... Wait a goddamn pick a minute. So 8 damage here, puts him to 8, that 4 puts him at 4. Like, do I just Krark-Clan Shaman the board? Keep the initiative? All that sort of good stuff. I feel like I don't Galv Blast any of this. There's a bargain tomb. Krark-Clan. Land. Attack for 4. Take the initiative. And forge onto a guy. Because then all I really need to do is survive, right? Like, I don't actually need to do anything. I can also easily just throw a Galv Blast, right? But I can just Galv Blast this. Let's bargain this. So we keep the initiative. They now need something with reach. Acid Moss, my black sauce. Sure. Get a forest. Sure. And then you die. 4, 5, 6 plus 5 is 11. Puts them to 1. Ta-da! See you guys for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back to round number 3. We can definitely not keep a hand like this. We can keep a hand like this, however. Is it Hover Guard to go? Probably. My main thought is I don't think the Hover Guards are still necessary. Is my main thing, right? Blue. Delver. You have a Delver. Me too. 1, 2, 3. I guess I just do this and go this. Let's see what they're on. They're probably Delver. They're probably Terra. Like, it's the only real thing that runs Delver nowadays. They flip a mental note. You got it. I maybe should have killed it there and then. I don't know. Maybe. But I think the spell bomb's worth more. Especially when I can follow up here with a monitor. Right? Sure. Swing for 3. Or I can even rely on... I don't even know. They have counter spell. Wellspring, huh? It resolves. Let's go. Monitor. Surely that's getting counter spelled, right? No. Huh. Do we offer that trade? Mental note, sure. 1, 2, 3. Sure. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I can take that risk, right? I don't think I can take that risk. If they whiffed more, obviously I'd greed it out, I think. But without this risk, I can't. I don't think. I'm not going to do anything too crazy. Like, even if the Demon Fury is something, I'm not going to go there. Yes. Like, do we do this trade? I feel like we do, right? I probably should have Krark-Clan the land, right? I think I should have. This and this. More. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play another one. And then I'll probably look at casting both of these next turn. Because even now, if they play Delver, right, I can Krark-Clan Charm in it. Yep, 1, 2, 3. I'm flying without wings. Delver, sure. So I will Krark-Clan Charm in that way. So there's no point in, like, having it contest my monitor, right? See if they counter this to stop me sacking a land or something. Be interesting if they do. Because I'm going to lose play another one, right? Huh. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 things in the bin. So they currently cost 4 for a... So then do I play this refurb? I think first of all we do this, right? Let's sack this. There's another Krark-Clan. Let's play this land. Play another Wellspring. See what we draw. I tapped out a blue there, so if I draw a Somber Hover Guard or something, I'm pretty boned. We'll play another Krark-Clan. See what they do. They can't spell it. So I kind of want them to get the hand, so it's like they've already cast the fuel cards, right? Is kind of where I want to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so they can pay 3 for a Terra, which is fine. 2 for a Terra now. Ponder. 1 for a Terra. Do you know what I mean? They've now like cast all this crap. So then my refurb's more likely to hit something good. Do you know what I mean? Hitting another threat or hitting a... So they can play Terra and Double Serpent here. Is that the plan? Delver. Yeah, so 2 cards in hand. So it's Fanatical offering this. We found a Galv Blast and another. So I hit for 3 here. Puts him at 10. Do I then? I only have 1 red source, so I have to Galv them now. And the reason I'm doing this is because if these flip, 1 gets through. Oh no, come on! The only card that stopped them, the only card was that. Oh man. They can't attack with these though, right? Yeah, they attack with 1. I'll take 8 this time, I think. So I attack, this has to block. So I think I start with water. Bargain here on the map token. I probably could have bargained a refurb or something. That's not bad. I think I want to draw a card. Nice. Another red source, which isn't the worst. And then attack. Yeah, I'm not at risk of dying. Right, because if they don't block this, I kill them. So they'll have to trade here. I should have attacked first. Not very mad. It sort of semi-matters for the escape stuff, right? And in worst case scenario, I do have this Galv Blast that does stuff. But all of this being in the air is pretty reasonable, right? It forces them to have a lot of action, right? This 8 isn't going to kill us, and then they die, right? Because they die with one of these. Bottom. I don't need it. Yep. That spell bomb was incredibly good. So they attack for 8. And what they're going to hope that... Well, attack for 5. Block here, take 2, go 4. Nice. Nice. So we want Krark-Clan, I think. And we want all these. We want Extractor Confession too, probably. We don't... Do we want Galv Blast versus Cast Down? I think we want Galv Blast because of... what's it called? Because of Delver, right? Do we care that much? Do we take 2 out? Keep 2 in? Actually, I guess Galv Blast and pretty interchangeable with Pyroblast, right? So that's 5. 2 more cards. 1 Hover. And then a Fanatical. Let's try that. Seems sort of fine. Pretty slow, but fine. Play tap land, play seat, play Wellspring. No Spell Bomb here, which could be our downfall. Obviously, Extractor Confession's fine, but we've got 6 cards, then play land, got 5. They decline to shuffle. They'll have like a load of annuls and stuff as well. Another land's not the worst. I wonder if they're gonna annul this Wellspring. Yeah. They're just gonna throw shit at the wall, I think. Never been a massive fan of that sort of strategy though, to be honest. Just counter everything early and hope for the best, because obviously this deck generally has just a lot of noise. Like, do we sack a land now though, I guess? Maybe, and maybe that's why it's good. But there is quite a lot of stuff to sack. It's an odd one, right? I could bargain a land here, but I feel like it's probably not ideal. You're gonna annul that one. All your hard work and effort. Okay. That's a bit annoying, because obviously we've missed a land drop, is sort of the real problem. And I don't want to sack a land to fix that problem. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they've definitely got the fuel for the terrors. 3 cards in hand for our opponent. I just like a land here. Like a sword, does it? But not really. Don't want to hold up Toxin here. To Toxin to give something to fodder. Probably not. I probably just did this. Because then if I draw a land, I can play the Utrom Monitor. We didn't draw a land. Spot on. But at least we got refurb there. I should have thought of that as well. But I was more playing for the cards I had in hand, right, than the stuff I didn't. But here I can follow quite nicely. If they find multiple threats here, we'll probably lose. But we get to go refurb Monitor, Somber Hoverguard, your turn, sort of thing. And there's still threat light. I also have no red source after this. So if I draw a land here, okay. Never mind. I could obviously have just played the thing for 2, right? But then I also tapped out of options. So you discard a card. Is it a Deep Analysis or something? Dispel. Aerial Force. Just like Air Force 1. Like, hi, here's all my threats. Your turn. I would like, not that. I would like another land, to be honest. Can you sack a creature, please? Thank you. 3, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Easy as that. Definitely could have lost that, but still. Easy. See you guys for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 4. No blue, which is a bit awkward, but we've got Wellspring, Refurb, and Bargain, so not the worst position to be in, I imagine. White. Are we against the whitest of weenies? The whitest of weenies, huh? So we could go Spellbomb Refurb, but I feel like I just want to go Wellspring here, because I want to try and find lands. We found a Galv Blast instead. Whap. Beautiful. So Spellbomb's not really fun. It's not great, right? It's kind of like Battle Screech, Prismatic Strands. It's got uses, but it's not fantastic. Attack for 1 and web the 3/3. You got it, brother. Another Spellbomb, huh? Do I risk trying to get a land here? I probably have. Do I? I'll probably just go Spellbomb here, Refurb. We'll take the 3 off this one. We'll do this because we might have to sack this in case they have a Battle Screech. It's 3, right? Yeah. So we'll just wait. If they play another creature, then we'll sort of do something. But until then, we are good. Absolutely not. Bit awkward, right? Because I kind of wanted the artifact in play, but and the card as well. Yep. But we are like Krark-Clan Charm, you know, sort of thing. Wait, the paid a white. Oh, okay, sure. I didn't even realize the paid a white. I'm gonna have to try and draw a land here, and then we'll just block this. Oh my god, please, game. We're gonna discard what? A spell bomb? Even though I know obviously we've got no blue and all these stuff, but don't block. This is rather annoying. I have had these, but I just need something else. Right? Is the problem. I probably should have got rid of the Thoughtcast. Because now I'm not gonna have artifacts, right? 4, 5, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, let's just take this. I should have think that anything else, I imagine. Other than that spell bomb. Bounce the Leonardo. What did the bounce? The Raven spell. I think I just gotta go for this now, right? Gains us a bit of life as well. I then have Galv Blast for the follow-up. Can I just have more lands, please? The fact that we've got game here is pretty nice though, right? The problem is they could just put a Leo in here. Which is 1 less damage. It's 1 instead of 2, right? Because it's other creatures, but... Whoa! More blue cards. So I kind of want to Galv Blast this. I think I still have to... I have to accept I die to a Guardian's Blade, right? Absolute perfect. Right, this might just Stonewall like quite a lot of their board. So they'll have to find Thraben Charm for it. So do I want... Do I want to play a Somber Hover Guard here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or do I want a Thought Card? I think I might as well play the Somber Hover Guard, right? And then play a Spell Bomb. And just stay a bit defensive. We have a Galv Blast. Draw a card, sure. Gonna swing all out. So do I pop this? I probably pop this because I need a card, right? That's my problem. I need more lands, so I need cards. Better than the fact I need to protect against certain... Oh my god, so give me... Let's forecast now. We've got 3 out of the 5 guys in play. I don't need to play this tap land, right? So I can just play Great Furnace. It definitely needs work, the mana base, right? The mana base is a bit scuffed. Close, sure. Sure. Again, another Krark-Clan stuff would do wonders. But 4, 8, 12. Do I start killing stuff? They gain a life here. I don't really know. I probably don't kill this, though. Probably later. So first of all, let's Thoughtcast. It's a good idea to start with. I don't need to play this with them. Then let's play Makeshift Munitions. Then let's play this. Then let's pass. And then we can start blocking, right? We can go block Inspector, block Inspector, block Inspector, shoot the Phantom. They might be holding a Thraben Charm up for this. Shoot this. Another blue source is not awful. Not ideal after I've eventually got rid of all my blue cards, but it's all good, all good. We're sort of getting our mana base sorted here. Bugler. The problem is here is if they get a Leo, right? It's kind of the problem. They hit a Veteran. There's a Skyfisher, bouncing Inspector, and then what they want to play. And they're swinging all out. So, that'll make out a 3-2, that'll make out a 3-3. I don't feel like I need to block these with this. I'll just do this. If they've got the Tappy whatever, sure. Like the Ramosian Rally or whatever it's called. I'll just have a Leo. Sure. 7, 8 to 1. I don't think that's that bad. So I want to play a Wellspring here. Hover for Monitor. That's a bit awkward. So we play, what, Monitor here. We have 4 blockers to their... First of all, do I just get rid of this? And then we don't attack. We've got 4 blockers to their 4 attackers. Be fine in that front. We also have a Galv Blast. We also have a Reckoner's Bargain too. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. 3. For another Bugler. You got it. I think we can definitely outgrind this, right? All we need is, we need to make sure that we can deal with the Skyfisher. Because obviously it flies. Everything else is on the ground. They hit another Leo. It's good to know. I'm assuming they're not going to attack here. So I might as well gain 2 refurb bags. Play a refurb. Discard a card, please. Raffine's Informant. So I'm matching them toe-to-toe creatures right now, which is quite nice. Like obviously our guys are generally bigger too. We have a bargain here to gain life too. We just need a Krark-Clan. I think Krark-Clan breaks the parity on this as well. They're just clue cracking, sure. Because they can't break through. Like the life that they have doesn't really matter, right? In the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. Because eventually when we do turn the clock, we'll be able to turn the clock quite sure. 2 cards in hand. Gonna still have 2 cards in hand. Is it gonna have a Strands? That's the only thing. They discard a Plains, so they've got 2. So they're what, 2 creatures ahead of us now? I don't know which land I'm supposed to hit to discard to draw. Eek! 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 Not good. Obviously, if I had left it a turn, that Wellspring was the first card I drew as well. How are you supposed to know that? Really? Crack a clue. You got it. So Guardian's Pledge is obviously bad. Leonardo we sort of beat with this Golf Blast, right? Thraben Chamagai. And then they're going to swing all out. Sure. So, blocking. Problem is now we've got staring competition. We should have... No, we shouldn't have because we died. Maybe I got greedy on that Reckoner's Bargain. But how am I supposed to know that I'm going to have 4 lands in my hand? When I had 2 in my hand or whatever. Is that a good block? So this is fine. This can block here. This blocks here. This blocks here. Let me take 3. Let's see if they get the eagerness to Leonardo. Because they should press OK, is what they should do. So they should just press OK here. Because it's lethal. And force me to do something. But we'll see what they do. If they press OK, we die. So, like, there's no point in me going for anything there. So I Golf Blast it. Right? Then Leonardo it. And then I die. I just really... Like, what the f is this shit? I just want this. Right? Spell Bomb can go. Probably. I don't even know if I want Toxin. Maybe Spell Bomb's better than a Toxin. Sure. They're all X3s. So I don't really... Okay, let's go. We can't keep this, unfortunately. I mean, there's no red, but I think this is... we don't want another Spell Bomb. They're in a multi 5. They've probably just mulled to, I want Dust to Dust. Give me Dust to Dust now. I guess I just go Wellspring here. Right? Try and draw land. Nice. Oh my god, that's disgusting. So then I go land, refurb, monitor, your turn. Blech, blech. Disgusting. I'm going to bounce you a novice. I'm going to play my land. I'm going to refurb you. Oh, look. I'm ulti 5 for a Dust to Dust. Sure. They got rid of 2 monitors, though, which is the correct choice. But we also now get to carry on playing the game. So let's bargain this. There's the red sauce. There's the Novice Inspector gone. 2 cards in hand for our opponent. Have they just got another Dust to Dust? That'd be absolutely hilarious. I kept multi 5, keep double Dust to Dust. Watch me go. Yep, sure. You flying? Go on. No. Don't want to play this Krark-Clan. I feel like I don't. I'd rather hold off, I think. I'm in no rush. I let them crack clues and do stuff. They're running on a knife edge, right? Attack for 1. You got it. Fanatical Offering. When there were 2 cards in hand, I think I'm fine. Even though it has, like, a place, right? It obviously is good against Strands. It's good, but I'd rather just draw 3 cards. Reckoner's Bang. Do you want to put in your graveyard? No. I have a 3-2. I'll offer up the trade. Okay, so we offered the trade. They declined. They Thraben Charm my guys, sure. Play some stuff. Bagano, which they know about. We'll play a Krark-Clan. I don't know what I want to do here. Got no cards in hand. I'll sort of I think I'll take the 3 here. See what they do at the end of the turn. And then sort of base my decision on there. Draw a card. 2 cards in hand for our opponent now. Crack another clue. 3 cards. I feel like I'm going to wait on this bargain. Oh my god. Do we take, yeah, let's take another 3. Oh, they're attacking with this. No. Take another 3, see what they do. They're sort of staring off with these Thrabens to sort of thing going on. So I'm going to hold off again. I'm just trying to find something relevant to... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 lands left. I'm going to have to just try and find some amount of gas. That's not the worst, right? Because it sort of... It means I don't sacrifice it. I can like sack a land or something to make that useful. Do I double block this? Probably. Let's offer the trade. Take another 3. I just want to play something. No, don't with the Battle Screech, man. Getting 4 here, back to 13. Can I please stop drawing lands? This is a bit nuts, like. Oh, there was another land there. 1, 2, 2 lands there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I've got 9 lands left. This deck gets flooded an incredible amount. Do I respond to this trigger? I should have probably done it here, right? Do I respond to this trigger? I have a 3rd one, so I'm less bothered. I probably should have tapped this red eye. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm getting max punished. What am I doing? Oh, I'm getting so annoyed. No! Control! Oh, man alive. Oh, no, we had Death Touch. Never mind. Bugler. Oh, look at this. And I could have triggered, killed that as well. Or killed the flyer. Why did I tap the red? Oh, man. What an idiot. You attacking? No. I'm just play. Really? Come on, game. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, dearie me. There's no point in playing this Krark-Clan because it just exposes it to Threat and Charm. The Dust to Dusts on the monitors there. Like, I think the fact that the threat being Dust to Dustable, obviously I know Mer Enforcer is. I know Dust to Dust is, right? And I get that. Dust to Dust is with Mer Enforcer, but it's just, I don't know, it feels different with monitor, right? Hopefully I can start farm killing these birds. Is this a Clue Crack? Or we Thraben Charm and a Hoverguard. Clue Crack. The fact that they had no cards in hand here is pretty nuts, right? Can we just sort of talk about that a little bit? They had no cards in hand, mull to 5, and then we just drew lands. Like, we drew card draw spells. We've also just... I probably should have killed a bird here and just sacked everything, but I just seen more damage. I'm just playing terribly. I'm so annoyed at the flood. Like, we've lost on a mull to 5 here. Their hand and their start was shocking. Like, I really need that to, like, sink in. Their start was abysmal. And we got absolutely curb stomped because our deck shit itself. Hey guys, welcome back to the 5th and final round. Let's keep. We have Refurb, Reckoner's Bargain. What more can you ask for? Well, a blue source, of course. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're about. That is not what we're about. So we're gonna go Drossforge into Great Furnace into into Refurb. That's a card that we have. I don't think we've seen this league, right? Is that 2 of Blood Fountain? Maybe we need more. Maybe we definitely don't want 4 Hoverguards. I don't know. Maybe we don't want Hoverguard at all. Who knows? White against White Weenie again? Let's hope not. More importantly, white means Dust to Dust, which is one thing that I definitely think we need to take into consideration. I think it feels like even if we move from Hoverguard to back to Mer Enforcer and run both that threat line. However, having a maximum amount of dense threats that all need to be that all can be Dust to Dusted is pretty bad. I guess the thing is, right, because obviously previously, like, the lists are now what? Mer Enforcer, Refurb, Krark-Clan Shaman, and that's sort of it. That essentially, like, the Mer Enforcers don't come down early enough because obviously it costs 7. It can be quite expensive, where obviously the 5-drop comes down really early and you can basically just go Refurb into it. And you don't really care about the Refurb being Dust to Dusted, right? You're not bothered because it's done its thing, it's done its job. Where, I don't know, it just feels different now with this. So I think we need some sort of thing in place for that. I think is my coming out of this. Sorry, I had to stop recording there because they were AFK, but then turns out they are on. So I guess we are. Let's try and draw a card, try and find another land, which again, I seem to be one way or the other. I'm either mana screwed or mana flooded. There's no in between with this deck. Right, so there's another black source, which is great because it means we gotta go Refurb into Toxin in a couple of turns. Also in a couple of turns we get Galv Blasters and hopefully it survives. Hopefully it can't survive. What's this? You may cast your spells that have flash. If you cast it any time that sorcery, you wouldn't have cast controller. Enchant creature, choose a color, enchant creature has protection. So it has what? Pro black. I'm just gonna let this go. I'm not gonna Refurb them. I am going to bargain at the end of their turn. Put a counter on it, makes it a 4/4, which hopefully they don't do it again. So we're getting done for 5 here at least. 6, down to 11. It now has flying, right? Let's do this. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we actually got blue. So let's start with a draw of a card. See what we draw. We're on what, 13 here? What can do this? Because I need to kill it, but then kill it again is my problem. Right? Because I need to kill it with the Hyena Umbra. And then I need to kill it again. So this is going to be a problem. 2, 4. Also, the problem now with the way the combat now works is I can't get this to Death Touch. So if it was old combat, right, they put the order and then I can respond. But that doesn't work like that now. They just choose the damage. So whichever one I want to Death Touch, it sort of doesn't work. Such a bad change. So currently I have, what, 3 combats here. So I'm going to do this. This has now Vigilance as well, which makes it really awkward also. So I'm going to do this to maximize on blue creatures. It doesn't have Trample, so I can just block it. We're going to discard what we're discarding. Because double Galv Blast is an option in 2 lands and a Galv Blast. Spirit Link's a problem. Cool. Here's for 6. Double Galv Blast, I like it. So we want to start with Thoughtcast here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason I want to start with Thoughtcast is because if I find a tap land, right? Yeah. Because this is ward 2. So 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I then need to play a tap land, but then I die to... Oh no, because it doesn't really matter, right? I play a Somber. Okay. But then once all that's done, right? So then once we've double Galv blasted this guy, the Hyena Umbra goes off it, so he loses first strike. And then I can then block with another Monitor and give it Death Touch. Oh man, my head is mashed. So I have to block here. It's an interesting thought, right? What a mess. Right, okay, that's sort of fine for the time being. So do we got 1? We can't afford to go 1, right? Gain some life, sure, and go nuts. So I'm gonna then go Hoverguard, Monitor, Krark-Clan. I guess I could have played the tap land here and then had access to it this turn. But then I don't have a guy, right? I still don't have a guy in play. Right, so then I have to block. I could take it here. Depends on what they're doing. Target creature you control gains protection. Sure. With rebound. Sure. Pro blue, I'm assuming. Yep. Which is fine because we're not dead. Right? So we can block this. And then when this comes back, we kill it. We got 1. They gain 6. Sure. That actually is perfect, right? This plus these. This plus these for this. Oh no. Oh no, we're still... Oh, we don't kill it. We don't kill it. We don't kill it. No! Because it's emergent scathed, we don't kill it. Oh no. Oh no, that's awful. We had a plan and they drew the perfect card. The perfect card. Oh, come on. Let's target this. No, I can't do anything. That one draw, we had a game plan. We had a game plan. Does it remove it from combat? It doesn't, does it? Because it's not regenerate. I unfortunately can't gain enough life now either because this has flying. These didn't attack. This has got pro black and pro blue. Like literally the perfect card. It's so fucking frustrating. And also stack and life doesn't help, right? I had the perfect answers. I had a game plan and I'd lined up. And they were falling for it hook, line and sinker. But then Magic Online decided, do you know what? You don't deserve to win today. Not enough life. Unfortunate. If this again, no, it wouldn't have worked. That is so fucking frustrating. I had the game down, man. So we want this, clean answer, this, clean answer. I don't think we want an extra Krark-Clan. I don't know, maybe we do. Makeshift is pointless. Spell bombs are sort of pointless. Right? What's wrong with that? Oh, come on. Right, let's go. Unfortunately, we don't have early enough Galv Blast enabled, right? So this could be a downside. Remote Isle, huh? Not the worst draw in the world. So what they do here. They get to play a 1-drop plus protection. Or 2-drop plus protection. This is perfect. Get out of here, bub. Go on, give me a land. Land. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Discard a card, please. Sentinel's Eyes, probably. Spirit Link. Thoughtcast. Monitor. Honestly, this refurb Monitor stuff is stupid. It just feels so... Ugh. Ooh. It gives me shivers. It gives me shivers, baby. Let's go. That start is disgusting, though. That's the thing that's a mwah! The chef's kiss. Here, discard a card. Here's 2 massive flyers. Let's go. Let's go. We can't keep his hand. Unfortunately. This hand we can keep. Thoughtcast is probably the cut, right? So all depending on what to start with. They're on a multi 4. Sheesh. Multi 3. Multi 3. Multi 3 on the player. Deathblade Elite. You got it. Yeah, we'll start with. We could have went Vault here, but I feel like having access to all our colours is probably better. And we're going to Vault Cast Down anyways. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not going to Vault Cast Down. But no, I'm going to Blood Fountain here, got 4 artifacts, and then Thoughtcaster. Sets up quite nicely. I could have obviously tried to force them to make 1 discard their last card sort of thing, but I don't think it matters too much. That's slightly annoying, but it's not the end of the world, right? So I'm going to play a Wellspring here, then Galv Blast this. I'm just going to slowly try and... Because next turn I can just kill it, right? Like I go... Oh, they're choosing which one to keep. I was like, why is this not... Yeah, so we take 2. We go Galv Blast, cast down. Galv Blast. Your thing falls off. Cast down. You guy's dead. Here's another card. I also could have left that because the chances of this being a creature, I could have then led with a yeah, I could have led with a hover guard, right? Okay, didn't matter. Aerial assault. Aerial assault. Aerial assault. I can't imagine though. They're coming back from this. Don't do it. You'll hurt yourself. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we're swinging for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. This is lethals in 2 turns. Like obviously I attack and then I attack all out. Samba hover guard. I can't decide on the threat thing. I really can't, if I'm honest. Totally can't decide. I think my main takeaway is the sideboard needs to be less. So I just copied Luffy's sideboard, right? Obviously, either I'm a much worse player playing around Dust to Dust, or, which is also likely, Luffy's incredibly good Grixis Affinity player, or the deck now, the way I've built it, feels like it maybe need to be protected against Dust to Dust. So, I could see either being correct. But that's my biggest problem was, right, we went 3-2, we lost against the 2 Dust to Dust decks, right, from memory, I think so anyways. Let's check. Yeah, we lost against the 2 Dust to Dust decks, right, Colgates and White Weenie. So yeah, deck felt pretty solid though. Really impressed with Utrom Monitor, sorry. The combo with Refurb and Monitor was absolutely bleh, disgusting. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. And I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.